business plan like I told you I would. So I have my business plan paper. I've got that started, and I've got a little business name I just stuck in there that's Hayes Hovercrafts. Just like everybody else, I would have $75 to spend, and I've got a novel idea. I'm going to have a hovering spinner. So, and I think that's novel enough that 25 people will want my hovering spinner. So this is what my sheet looks like right now, and I will go through and build it. Now, I'm not sure what my goal is yet because I don't know yet how many I could make. So first, what I want to do first is find out what it's going to cost to make one of these hovering spinners. So I know I need a frame, and for my idea, I want it very lightweight. It won't actually lift and hover, but I'm going to call it hovering because it's going to feel like it, because it's going to go really fast, and it's going to be very lightweight. It's just going to feel like it lifts off your finger. So I'm going to use a plastic frame, and that plastic frame cost me 99 cents. So under my cost, I put my 99 cents, so you can see it's 0.99. I'm going to use the ceramic bearing because I want it to be really fast. So I'm going to put ceramic, and that one costs $3.09. So I'm going to line up my decimal points so that I can add down when I get done, so I can find out the total cost of my spinner. So I put a couple notes over here to help me out. Remember that when you're doing this, this is for to show your family and friends so they can keep you accountable for what your goal is. And also you can use this to show a bank if you need to borrow money to get some things built so that you can sell them. So my hovering craft will take a ball cap. Now this ball cap doesn't need any lights, so I'm going to the price for that ball cap is going to be 39 cents, and I only need one. So that'll be, instead of my flat caps on that I hold on to, I'm going to have a ball cap on top, much like the disco ball cap, but the disco ball cap has a light in it, so it costs a little bit more. Now, since I'm using a plastic spinner or plastic frame, I will need some counterweights. I will have, I'm going to need 3 each. So that's going to be 87 cents total, and so I'm going to put 87 cents for 3 so that I know that each of my hovercrafts will need 3 of them. So 87 cents for 3. They are 29 cents each. Let's see, the plastic cap is 24 cents each. Nope, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the counterweight, and the counterweight's 29 cents each, so that's 87 for 3. I just multiplied 29 times 3 and got 87. I am not going to need any other materials for this, so I want to find out how much my hovercraft or my hovering spinner is going to cost. So I have to add those up, adding downward, my 99 cents, my 309, my 39 cents, and my 87 cents. I'm going to add downward, and when I do that, I'm going to get $5.34 is what it's going to cost to make each spinner. Now, I know, I'm guessing that 25 people will buy this, but how many can I actually make if I only have $75 to spend? So I need to take $75 and divide it by $5.34. Well, 5 times 15 is 75, and this is a little bit more than 5, so I'm going to say that I think I'm going to have enough money to make 14. So my planned supply will be 14. I won't have quite enough money to make 15, so I put 14 as my planned supply. That'll use up all my money and make as many as I can. So I'm going to put that 14 in my quantities, because I'm going to need 14 of each of these items. I need 14 plastic frames, 14 ceramic bearings, 14 ball caps, and 14 sets of counterweights, and I put them on this side as a set of 3 here. So I'm just going to write 14 as my quantity. I need 14 sets of 3 that actually would be, what, 3 times 14? 3 times 15 is 45, so it'd be 3 less than that. It'd be 42. So I'm actually going to need 42 of these. I'll put that beside in my quantity in parentheses. I actually need 42 of them, but I've got them priced at 3 each, so I'm going to multiply 14 times that to extend my price. So now I need to know my totals. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to multiply. I'm going to write this in red so that you know this does not need to be added to your paper, but you could see that I'm going to multiply my quantity times my cost, and that equals my total, and I'll put those totals in here. So that's what you would do. I'll go ahead and get that done real quick here and written on. I'm going to have 14 times 99 cents, and that's going to be $13.86. I'm going to have 14 times $3.09, and that equals $43.26. I have 14 times 39 cents, and that equals $5.46. And I'm going to multiply. I can either multiply my 42 times 29 cents, or I can multiply my 14 times 87 cents. Either way, I'll get $12.18. So as you can see, I have filled in my totals out here on this edge. Got all my totals. Now I want to add those downward to find out the total cost of the 14 spinners that I'm going to make. So adding downward, let's see. I am actually using a calculator because I don't want this video to take forever and bore you to death, but so I'm going to do it real quickly here. It looks like I'm going to be able to use $74.76 of my $75 that I have to spend. That is great use of my money. I get as many fidget spinners as I can, and I have the opportunity to sell. I can already tell that if things go the way I want, I'm going to have 11 dissatisfied customers. So if this goes well and this were a real business, I would need to have plans to make more really soon. I should have enough profit from this to get some more started. So now, since each one costs $5.34, I have to have a selling price. Well, I really want a lot of profit. I like the profit because that's money that goes into my pocket. Everything that I sell above this $75 is mine to keep, and I would like to buy some new shoes, for instance. So I'm going to figure out what my selling price is. Most businesses like to sell for about double their cost. So my cost is $5.34 per fidget spinner. So I think I'm going to have my selling price be, that's almost $6. I'm going to go with almost $12. And you notice when you go to the store, they a lot of times will sell things to the 99 because a lot of people think, oh, that's $11 and it looks a lot better, but you actually get almost $12. So I'm going to sell it for $11.99. So if I sell it for $11.99, I want to see how much I would make off of each one. So I'm going to take $11.99. I'm just going to write this in red because this wouldn't need to be written on yours, but you would need these notes to make your final goal for your business. And if I take my $11.99 is what I will make for each spinner and subtract the $5.34, which is what I have to spend to make that fidget spinner, then I will have left over $6.65 for each one sold, and that goes in my pocket to buy my shoes. So I put that in red. It's kind of hard to see in red, but I wrote that here. My $11.99 minus $5.34 equals $6.65. Now I can use this to make my goal. So $6.65, if I could sell all 14 of my fidget spinners at $6.65 or at $11.99, well, I want to just think of what my profit would be. So $6.65 is my profit, and if I sold all 14 of them, I would have over $90 in my pocket, $93.10. So I'm going to say that the goal of my business is to make a profit of $90. That's my goal. So I'm going to write make a profit. Yep. I will make a profit of $90. I want my goal of my business to be something that I can check and calculate, something that has numbers in it so I can see how well I've done to meet my goal. Now this is good. Meeting your goal and showing that you met your goal would be good if you have a second business or you need a second loan. You can say, see, this was my original business and I met my goal of making $90 and now I'm ready to try some more. So you want to have a realistic goal. You want to have a risky goal of some sort of, and meaning that you want it to be a high goal for yourself that is attainable. Next video will cover the drawing. Thank you. See you guys later.